Little Red Rooster's right there and is keen. The yellow cap of Desert Winter's right there shortly after the start. Horse Guards with a good position. They're followed by Mega Muti and then comes Manoj. And it's Horse Guards who now takes it up. So Horse Guards is the leader. Desert Winter has the yellow cap. Little Red Rooster head up in the air is third. Then Mega Muti behind that's Manoj. About returning to the home stretch. And Horse Guards and Desert Winter. These are the two that dispute the lead. Little Red Rooster's between the two of them. Then comes Mega Muti and on the outside Manoj. 300 metres to go. Horse Guard still goes. Little Red Rooster. Desert Winter now comes under pressure and Horse Guard still goes. And it's Horse Guards clear of the opposition as they get to the 200 metre marker. And Horse Guards well in command. Manoj is running on for second and Horse Guards is home. Horse Guards won it by 5 or 6. Manoj second. Desert Winter third. Then Mega Muti and Little Red Rooster. Number 2, Horse Guards, looked so well on the way to the gate. The Horse Chestnuts, Seanville, Dennis Dreyer, and Aventure Thoroughbred Farm found the supporter at 350, hopped out very smartly, won by a street. So Horse Guard shows up 350 the win, gets the seal of approval, won by about 5 lengths. Take your choice. Second position, also the first timer, Manoj, number 4, will run into that second position. Third placing goes to number 1, the tote favourite, a hot favourite at 140, Desert Winter, and then Mega Muti and Little Red Rooster race keen in the early stages. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly, and Horse Guards goes through on the inside, showed pace from the word go. Desert Winter comes under the pressure with the yellow cap. Little Red Rooster and Manoj staying on, although well beaten into second, stays on at the business end for the second place. So that bipod already in the first leg will start to pick up, because the favourite was a hot favourite in Desert Winter, goes missing from the bipod until the second race. That starts off our place accumulator. Back to the studio.
Well, we thank all the trainers, assistant trainers for their comments when it comes to their first timers, and a gentleman that's always approachable and says it as it is assistant trainer Stuart Ferry when it comes to the dryer horses, and he was quite upbeat about his chances here in race number 2. And as we mentioned, a lovely horse. He was expecting him to run well. He did give him a strong each way chance, and the numbers in the frame. Good mates of mine on this horse, Naughty Governor, Nanda Naidu, Sunny Naidu, but only Naughty has made his way to the track today. But Stu, firstly, thanks for those comments. It's really appreciated, and you were spot on, but he looks above average, this horse.
Yeah, like I said, he's always shown good work at home, but you never know, babies, they can improve so much from one start, so obviously with respect for Mr. Canamay's horse, but, he won well, and, well done to Sunny, Nanda, and Cass, and glad Naughty could make it down.
Surprised he's won as well as he did?
Yeah, a little bit, but once he went down, he went down nice. He didn't go down too green, so and he was, sweet around the turn. So obviously a really nice horse.
Well, the boss will be all smiles at the sale, and you gave your comments for first call, but for the guys that missed it, you're expecting a good evening.
Yeah, it should be. Like I said to someone, we're either going to be very happy or very sad when we leave today. But it was a good start. So, and obviously, well done to Dennis, Sean, and Carrie's at the back here.
Just quickly, the horse in the next, after his debut, you told me he's come on in a big way.
Yeah, she's a little filly, but she's a trier, and hopefully this is still the right field for her.
The third race, you also like that horse would have needed the comeback run from Cape Town?
Yeah, he needed to just come back from Cape. He moved up and then sort of just stayed on. So he's obviously come on. The other horses have also New Hampshire. Yeah, listen, New Hampshire ran a good race, but the stable companion will be there and thereabouts. And Marta Famili's just got to jump.
See, Marta Familis has found good petting support today, Stu.
No, she's hopefully if she jumps, she's a little bit better than that field.
Well, thanks for that, Stu, and a nice start to the day. Give our best to the boss.
Thanks.
Well done, Stuart Ferry. Let's get Seanville in. Shawnee, the stable were expecting a good run, but my question to Stu, the margin of victory today, did you expect this horse to win as well as he did, or you were just expecting a very good run?
No, as you know, he's shown us tremendous work at home, and when I cantered him down, I was a little bit worried because he was a bit green, you know. But at home, he never shows that. He normally takes a small hold. And today when I cantered him down, I said, oh, I turned him around and I showed him back the straight, and I trotted a little bit more and I showed him again the straight, and I carried on. And he came out racing today, and I was going to sit him in behind. I said, you know what, let us take him to the front. If he's green, he'll switch off there. And that's what happened. And when I squeezed him, it was instant. And that's what he showed us at home, you know. I couldn't give them a world of confidence with the odds on in the race. But I said to Mr. Governor, you can have a bet here in the ring. Don't be shy. You can have a bet on him. And we had to take our chances with the favorite in the race. But we know how good our horse is. And he'll only get better.
It's a very good start for you. Your horses come through with fine colours. We wish you all the best moving forward with him. Stuart has given me comments with regards to the balance. What's your thoughts?
The same as Stewie's thoughts, you know, they're doing well at home. We're hoping for a good evening. So I hope to talk to you again. If I don't, just well done to the team, you know. Stewie, Mr. Dreyer, Mrs. Dreyer, they're at the sales still. So well done to them and to the rest of the owners, you know. Sorry they're not here. And I dedicate this one to my wife and my little boy.
Sean, you're often on the mark when you pick your next best rise. Which could be your next best?
I make my filly in the next race my next best. I know she's short, but there's a lot of talk for a couple of horses, but they'll have to be very good today to beat my filly.
Thanks for that.
Thanks.
Naughty Governor comes through. The boys haven't made it. You just told me Nanda has just landed from Joburg, but the boys will all be over the moon with this win, Naughty. This horse has come through very well.
Oh, yes. I mean, the fashion was also won in today. You know, Dennis was so confident. On my way to the race course, he phoned me, I can have a bet the horse is going to beat the favorite. I'd just like to say thank you to Dennis in Johannesburg, to Stewie for bringing this horse to the track today in this condition. And to the partners, Sunny in Cape Town, Nanda just landed from Johannesburg, and to Cass Nyken, he's in St. Lucia. So I'm doing the honors for them. But I think we've got a decent horse now. And to Avonshire Stud, to Pippa, thank you and well done.
Naughty, before you leave, if the guys that know, they'll know your face. You've been a long time in the game. What's the recipe for success for staying this long in the game? You've been an owner for many, many years.
I think firstly you need to be with the right trainers. Don't lose hope. I know some people are owning horses for 10, 12 years. They haven't had a winner yet. But I think it's also luck.
Well, you certainly got the luck. All the best with this horse.
Thanks, Liz.
Well done. Naughty Governor representing the guys. Well done. Nanda, Sunny, Cass, all the boys with number 2 horse guard, 2, 4, 1 and 5. That's the way they cross the line. Race number 1. Coming up next will be the start of the place accumulator. Race number 2 at 17:45, which is 5:45.